What is up, tubers? Tio here, Simplistic Fishing, back at you tonight to do a real quick high-level overview of our Lake Guntersville lake breakdown. This one took us a long time to go through, and we're going to have a full video series that will follow up after this one for the full lake breakdown that'll be coming soon. But until then, wanted to go ahead and get this out to you guys and show you what all is included on that Simplistic Fishing SD card and the digital files and how we broke this lake down. Hopefully it's going to help you. Let's go. Let's go ahead and take a look at Lake Guntersville and really just look at what all we've marked for you guys, how the breakdown's set up so that everybody understands what they're purchasing out there on the website when they go out to simplisticfishing.com. So over here on the left-hand side, let's start there. First off, we've got an upper section and we've got a lower section. So I'm going to go ahead and uncheck the lower section, and that's when we'll get to here and we'll be able to see basically anything past this section right here. So it's down Highway 79, trying to get a good marker here for you of where that section break off would be, but somewhere right in here, whatever this road is right here where it crosses this bridge, Highway 67 bridge, basically, if you cut across and go up, that's going to be the upper section, and then the lower section is going to be anything below that or south of that, and that's going to be down here. Now, how we have this thing broke down basically is we went out, we used Google Earth to basically find anything that we could find that would be something that would be a fish attractor. You know, maybe it's a rock pile, maybe it's grass, maybe it's a ramp, maybe it's rock formations, maybe it's laydown. So all those things, we took all of those, we basically pulled up an image here from Google Earth, we drew the water down to see what we could find, and we marked everything that we could find. Then we went out to the Navionics mobile app and marked all the offshore hotspots that we could find. So anything that we could find from an offshore standpoint, whether it be a break or a hump or just several different things. Give me a second, they'll all pop up here for us so we can see them all. But once they come in here, you'll see them all. And these are all based off of contours. So these are basically really just structure that we've been able to pinpoint out by looking at the contour maps and hoping that these are going to be high percentage areas, or not hoping, but knowing that these would be high percentage areas to focus on. So we have all of those marked as well. So let's go ahead and just talk about what all is in here. Let's focus on the upper section for right now, and then we'll touch the lower section too so you guys can see it all. But this is the entire upper section. You can see it goes way up here. And let's talk about what all we have in here. Now, the first thing is going to be channels. So these are different channels and ditches that we have, or we were able to mark by using the Google imagery. And basically what we do is we just put a track there on those channels so you can see exactly where you are on that channel. You can also tell really quick where the bends are and things like that. And you can position your boat correctly on the creek channels when you're out there fishing. So it's really, really helpful. You've also got all kinds of different kinds of cover, whether it be man-made structure, laydowns, ditches, brush piles, anything that we could find that would be considered a piece of cover that the fish would relate to, we went ahead and marked for you. We've also got grass. There's not as much grass in this upper section, or actually I lied to you. There is just as much grass in this upper section. I was thinking Chickamauga. But in this section, there are a lot of different grass beds that you could go out and you could look at. And we can tell where these grass beds are based on the Google Earth images, just moving them back and forth. So we've marked all of the grass areas for you. So if you just wanted to go out there and cover the grass, you would know exactly where to go to locate those grassy areas. Now, we already talked about it, but we got a lot of different offshore spots that are out there too. We've also got several different boat ramps, and one, this can be great from a safety perspective, knowing exactly where all your nearest boat ramps are, but two, boat ramps are a great places to find fish. So doing the boat ramp pattern can be effective. We've got all of those marked for you. And then last but not least, all of the different rock formations, whether it be rock piles or a rock up on the side of a point, just all kinds of different areas where you should be able to find some rock and be able to find some fish as well. And so that really covers all of the stuff that we have there for the upper section. The lower section is going to be exactly the same. We've got the same categories. We've got the channels down here on the lower side. Not as many of them, obviously only like 4 or 5 of them here on the lower side. We've also got lots of cover, laydowns, brush, what we talked about. We've got the grass that's here as well. So you can see that. That one's a little bit harder to tell. You got to zoom in to really see it, but now you can really be able to tell where all the grass is. You've also got those offshore hotspots that are down here. Then you've got the ramps that are down here as well. And then last but not least, the different rock formations, rock piles, all kinds of just different rocky areas, all kinds of good stuff to fish. Lots of different waypoints to look at. Will really help you break down a lake. If you just want to go out and fish the rock on Guntersville, we've got it all marked for you. If you just want to go out and fish the grass, same exact thing. Maybe you just want to go offshore fishing, you can do that too. So that's what really this is built for, is to really help you break down the lake very quickly, pattern the fish. Once you get the pattern down, use this as a tool to be able to find them even quicker, and hopefully it will help you guys out. Go check it out, simplisticfishing.com. We've got all these waypoints out there today. You can pick them up on an SD card, or you can order the digital file and put them on an SD card yourself, and then you just import them into the graph. We will also email you the KML files so that you'll be able to pull it up in Google Earth and make your modifications if you want to, or just do studying. And we'll also send you the .gpx file, which you can use on your mobile apps, such as Navionics mobile boating. So all kinds of good stuff out there. Go check it out, simplisticfishing.com. And until next time, I hope you catch your PB. Take it easy.